Hey guys, it's Christy and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we have an all-new project pan update. So before we get into it, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome to the last update before the finale. I am so excited. I'm excited to see the progress on some of these products, but I'm also just really excited to finish up this project and move some new products in. I can't wait to share with you all at the end of the month the products we used, the progress we made, what I learned, and the lessons that I will be taking into next year's project. So let's just hop right into it. One of the products that saw the most use this year, but that really didn't get much this month, was the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I feel like I didn't really use this a ton. I will say there was a week in the middle of the month where I just was not using my makeup. This is what the butter bronzer is looking like, so not a ton of progress this past month. I know I won't be able to finish this up before the finale, but I still feel really good about the progress I made on this one this year. When I first introduced this one, we didn't see pan at all. So I'm pretty happy with the progress that we've made. I really enjoyed focusing on this one a lot this year. I'm not upset that I won't be able to finish it up, but I will say this one was fun to reach for, and I'm glad I've made such good progress on it. Next up is my Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. So this foundation is still such a favorite of mine. It has been surpassed by another foundation as the favorite, but that doesn't mean I don't still love this one. So my lines keep wearing off, but at the last check-in we were right here. Now we're down to here. I think if I really worked on it, I could definitely have this finished up by the end of the month. I probably will try to do so. It's just really satisfying using up makeup, but I still really love this one. This is one that I will repurchase eventually because I just love having it in my collection, but it's also one that I really enjoy reaching for every day because I like it so much. It's the one I'm wearing today. Definitely very full coverage, but it just looks so good on the skin. So I love having this in the project, but I also really wanted to use this one up because I did purchase it at some point last year, so I knew that it's probably getting to the point where I'm going to need to toss it or use it. So I chose to use it. I don't want a drop of this to go to waste. Okay, my NYX Brow Glue. So this is one I've been working on for the majority of the year as well, and this is one that we consistently see progress on. So we are down to here. I did use it today, so I ended up mixing it all up, but we are down to here. We're getting pretty low. I don't know if this will be finished. I think this will either be finished by the finale or it will be very close to being finished. I love this brow glue. I do have another one that I like more and that I'm excited to start using. It's just that this is really good, but I will say this is literally glue. This will set your brows down so that they don't move anywhere. So it's really great for that because I have really fine brows and it takes nothing for them to drop. So I really appreciate that this just really locks them in place, but it can get a little crunchy. So I am excited to work with another brow gel for a little while. So this will either be finished or very close to by the end of the month. And going into my CoverGirl Clean Fresh Powder. This one, I think I was really hindered by that week where I couldn't use my makeup because I think I would have had a lot more progress on this. That being said, I've still done so well with this powder. This is another one that when I introduced it to the project, it did not have pan at all, and now it's almost completely gone. So I think by the finale, this will be used up. I do use this to set my eye primer every single time I do my eyes, and I've been also making a point to just use it to set my face as well. Although it's getting so sparse around the edges, I might not be able to do that for much longer, but I am very pleased with the progress I've made on this, and this is one that I can definitely finish up before the new year. Alright, next is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So I've been working on this one the entire year as well. This is another one we didn't have any pan on at the beginning. This is looking really good. I'm definitely starting to see a lot more progress in this one. For a while I felt like I wasn't, but now I'm finally getting the sides worn down and we are seeing a ton more progress. I'm really happy with how much I've used of this one. I'm glad it's not going to go to waste. It's not my favorite eye primer anymore, so I do want to use other things. However, I also don't want to waste this, so I'm very, very excited with the progress I've made. I do not believe I will be able to finish this up by the end of the year, but I do think I will have a significant amount more progress by the end of the month, so I will be happy with that, and then I'll probably just try to finish it up in the new year. Not in my project, but I will try to finish it up. And finally, for the empty this month is my Lawless Forget the Filler definer liner. So this is almost entirely the cap. So this is my liner. I think I have to call it at this point. It needs to be sharpened, and if I sharpen it, I'm not going to get anything. So I think I'm going to call this one done. I am very excited about this one. This has been such a favorite of mine when it comes to my lip liners. I really, really loved and enjoyed this one. This one just went really well with anything, with any sort of pinky nude lipsticks I was wearing, and this is definitely one I would repurchase. I just want to work on some of my other lip liners as well, just to show them all some love and hopefully use some of them up. I do have some that are quite clearly favorites, and they're a lot smaller than some others. So the fact that I used this up tells me that this was a favorite. I enjoyed reaching for it. It wasn't a task. I am very proud of myself for being able to use this one up. I'm really excited to have yet another empty. And a product I almost forgot to talk about because I used it today and kind of set it out of the way is my MAC Fix Plus. So we can see I've made significant progress on this one as well. We were up to here at the last check-in. We're now down to here. And then I used it today, so it's actually a little lower than that. So this one, if I remember to use it consistently, I definitely think I can finish this one up by the end of the month as well. And then we would have another empty, so I'd be really excited about that. So the products I think I can finish by the finale are my foundation, my MAC Fix Plus, and potentially my Clean Fresh powder, and I'm still unsure about my NYX brow glue. I know I won't be able to finish my butter bronzer or my MAC paint pot, but only 2 products that I didn't get to is not bad. I'm obviously not counting the blush that I couldn't finish. So that is it for this month's update. I feel like this was a really exciting update. I'm so excited to film the finale at the end of the month. It's crazy to think that this year is just about done. But thank you again so very much for watching. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload at least 3 new videos every single week. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!